Hello, 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 Sagittarius. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing today? My name is Patty, and I'm your empath that is doing the Divine Intuitive Tarot. Now, what does that mean? It means that when I get my downloads and my messages, Divine is the one that they come from, or whoever he allows through at that time. So it could be ancestors, angels, could be your relatives, could be anybody. I don't know who they are. I just don't know that it is all in the light and in high vibrations. I do not allow any low vibrations in. And even in my live chats, if you come in and you start causing trouble, I will bye-bye you. Anyway, I also mix astrology and numerology. I think it's really important to gather all the energies of the divine, of what he creates. So definitely we'll look at all of that in together. So this is for the week of the 21st through the 27th. I'm going to be pulling 3 oracles for those new people. This is first card is from Divine, your questions. If you've been asking, if you're on the fence about something, you're trying to figure something out, and you want to just ask the second dimension, this is your card for you. And then the second card is the current energies. Third card is future energies. And that is a lot of the planets. And it's very interesting because you'll find that the planets' energies and the divine energies are almost the same. And it happens a lot. Or the numerology in both are the same. It's very interesting how it works. So let's get started. Also, the 22nd is Tuesday. That is when Mercury retrograde goes bye-bye. Yes, hallelujah. If you don't know what Mercury retrograde is, if you've been having problems communicating, if you've been having problems with your computers, your phones, all that kind of stuff, thanks to Mercury retrograde. Mercury is the planet of communication, so it will really create a headache in retrograde. So if you've been fighting and stuff, it's almost done. You can kiss and make up on the 23rd. And the 24th is full moon. So yes, I do full moon readings, and I usually do them on the day of the full moon. However, this time I'm going to be doing them 2 days earlier on the 22nd. We're still in those full moon energies, which that's really important for me. I like to be right on top of the energies. But I'm going to be on a plane the 24th, so I wouldn't be able to do the reading. I don't think they'll let me do a reading in the air. Although you never know. Probably quite expensive if you could anyway. So the 22nd at 11 o'clock. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell also. And I'm going to tell you as well that I'm going to do some bonus readings from vacation. Well, it's not a vacation. It is vacation. I'm working with my travel agency stuff. And I will do some bonus readings either from Universal Studios Resort or Disney World Resort. So subscribe, hit the bell, and you will be notified because I'm not putting thumbnails up. I'm just going to come on. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for that. All right, so let's get going because that's what you're here for. Man, I just had a little piece of chocolate. And it's messing with my throat because it's saying you shouldn't have ate that chocolate. All right. Energy for the Divine's card is the Lady of the Lake. This is our first oracle. And for those that are brand new to tarot, welcome. Oracles are a sort of theme-based kind of card. I was really confused when I started learning tarot long time ago. And the tarot cards will come as a spread. So this is sort of the theme. And then the tarot cards will be the spread, and then we'll go from there. And it's usually connected. They're all connected. So the Lady of the Lake is about absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. This is also the number 8. The number 8 is all about, I think in this case, well, it could be both. It could be about your progress, but I really feel like I keep hearing the word rewards. So the divine is all about absolute truth, not truth. There's a difference. Truth is human and earthly. Absolute truth is a constant, never changing. So, and the divine is about love. Love is never changing to the divine. Love is never changing in any realm. Love is love, period. But the thing is that this absolute truth, courage means that what you're trying to do is be responsible, have the courage to believe, have the courage to be responsible for your true self, your absolute self, your integrity, your morals, your values, and things of that nature. So there's rewards to us with the number 8 when we actually do believe in absolute truth, or we trust in it. And that will show you your purpose, your calling, that will give you your answers and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to go into coaching, spiritual coaching on that, but that is how that is. Courage is to have the strength to step out of the box and believe. Okay. And that is where you get self-respect, because then you're walking in absolute truth. You're walking in the absolute truth of who you are, your authenticity. That's the Lady of the Lake. Okay. So the current energy, is the Grail Knight. Grail Knight is about romance, illusion, and seeking the sacred. Okay. And this again is about your harmony and your improvement. This is about improving yourself to a higher self. We talk about our intuitive self, our higher self, and our higher self is of love and integrity and morals, having morals, knowing what to do from our spirit, not from our head. That's where it says seeking sacred one. Now, the illusion is you got to be careful, because people will think and place other things in place of divine, and that will be an illusion. They'll say, oh, well, there's a lot of things in cults and things like that, but they'll say, oh, you have to give me all your money, and then, I'll enlighten you, blah, blah, blah. That's a bunch of bunk. Divine doesn't work that way. Anything that brings confusion or a low vibration in your gut, that's not divine. Divine's all about love. Divine's all about joy. Ching! That's your future energy. So if you do believe in second dimension, where the unseen is, the woo-ness, where I pretty much am, is that you not only end the world thought process, but you also work in joy. You work because you're more at peace, you're more calm, because the little things don't bother you anymore. You don't sweat the small stuff. You can see things in a different level. And that's really hard sometimes, being at that level, because you're sometimes alone. Because if somebody can't see the future, or can't be clairvoyant or intuitive, they're at a different level, and you can't fault them for that. So as an empath, I have to bring myself down to their understanding level so that I can educate and help them, rather than being way up here and spewing off all kinds of stuff that they're like, huh? So seeking the sacred one is where you're at, is where you, and this is why I do tarot. People are like, but you believe in God and you believe in Jesus. You believe, yeah, I do. But it also says to bring him to where people are at. So if this is where you're at, this is where you're at. Maybe nobody's ever taught you that. Maybe nobody's ever taught you about spirit. Nobody ever taught you about your higher self. Nobody taught you about Jesus. Nobody taught you about God. So you can't fault somebody if they haven't learned it. Okay. But they do know absolute truth, because your integrity and your spirit tells you. You don't have to really be completely spiritual to know what is right and wrong, because you got it in you. Spirit's in you. All right. Seek the sacred one. Seek your heart. Seek your heart. Seek your spirit. What does your spirit want? It's sort of like taking a job that you're not happy in. When you take a job that you're not happy in, your spirit isn't happy. It's because you're not doing what you were born to do. Yes, exactly. Exactly. All right, let me get this spread out here. We've definitely got a lot of spiritual awakening. So, let me get this here. I'm a messy shuffler. It amazes me at some of these readers. They can just get it so perfect and right on. But I've been doing this for a long time, so I'm just messy, period. Yeah. Oh, man, there we go. There it is right there. Yeah. Definitely. Sagittarians, holy Toledo. I'm going to show you. This is your challenge card. Okay, that I'm just going on your challenge card. Okay, so for somebody's past, they've been go, 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 and they don't rest. You have to have your rest. Your rest helps with your balance and your foundation. Rest is, when I was teaching fitness and nutrition, your rest is more important than the exercise that you're doing. So a lot of people in the past, this is somebody's past, that you're go, 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 go. Your balance is off. Your balance is completely off. And if you even wanted to check your intuition, if you're too busy, if you're too busy, you cannot hear divine because you don't give any room. You have to literally make room. So your balance is off for your mind, spirit, and body. Okay, this is what you want. This is your current card. This is your current energy here for the 21st through the 27th, is the stars to bring balance, for wholeness, for completeness, for contentment, for joy. Okay, this is what this is your future card, but this is your current card. This is, we want to keep it going, but you got to slow down. Definitely got to slow down a little bit, because your foundation is based on, if you get a good enough rest, you're more clear in the day. You get a good enough rest, you take the time, you don't burn the candle at both ends. Boy, I haven't used that term in a long time. I really must be a boomer. But the thing is, you definitely got to get your rest, because this is about taking care of your body, mind, spirit, body. This is taking care of your body, so that your body can pay attention, be alert, be aware, be assertive, be good to be able to move, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's going to bring balance. Okay, remember, we got to be focusing in on what the divine is talking about, what your current energy and what your future energy is talking about. But look at this. Ha 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 ha. Strength. What did I talk about in the very beginning? I can't make this stuff up, guys. I'm just the conduit. Okay, I'm just the conduit. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. So if you look on this card, it says courage. Courage comes from strength. Okay, so somebody to step out and share something vulnerable with you. This may be coming. I don't know who this is for. This is for somebody. They're going to share something very vulnerable with you. It's sort of like when I first started talking about my sexual abuse, that I was a victim of sexual abuse. It takes a lot of courage for somebody to come out and share that, because it's extremely painful, extremely traumatic, and a lot of the times they don't. When my brother was murdered, didn't want to talk about that for a long time, because it makes you very vulnerable. So if somebody is coming with you, or you're going to somebody, that I commend you for sharing that. I commend you for being vulnerable enough to share that with somebody. Make sure that they are safe to share with, that you feel comfortable and safe to share that. Now, if you're in a relationship, that is a really huge time. If you're in a committed monogamous relationship, that is a really good time to be vulnerable, because it grows a bond even deeper. So ladies, if you want to grow a deeper bond with your man, then I'm sorry, I'm heterosexual. I'll say man. If you want to say partner, that's fine too. However, if you want to grow that bond more with a masculine, that you want to share and be more vulnerable, because it takes courage, and they know that. They're not going to share that, but they know that. But it makes them deeper, thinking that, oh, okay, because rejection is huge. Rejection is huge to men. And the thing is that when you share and you're vulnerable, then you're saying, okay, I'm not perfect, and it's okay for you not to be perfect too. So be vulnerable. This is for somebody. I don't know who this is for. And this will actually grow this bond even deeper than you can think. Because here you're walking in absolute truth then, and that even grows your spiritual bond with divine. Your intuition may grow a little bit. When we walk in absolute truth, it helps us to grow our intuition. I won't go into spiritual coaching right now, but that is part of it. Okay. And again, we want to make sure that we're eliminating illusions. We don't want illusions. We want to get rid of that low vibration. We want honesty. We want truth. We want absolute truth, not human truth, but absolute truth. Okay. Because at the center of your reading is the 10 of Cups. This is everything that you desire, everything that you want, everything that you've been looking for your heart, for your soul, for your mind, your body, and everything. Okay. I feel like for somebody right now, I don't know what energy this is for, but that it's time to be vulnerable to somebody. I don't know who that is. It's time to release and let go of, I don't know what it is for you, but whatever it is, it's time to let go. This is for your future with this person. I had like love readings all over the place today. Wow. So this is really going to help. So the more that you hold in, the more it's going to hold the relationship back. It sounds like it should be opposite. So if I don't share with them and they don't know it, then they probably won't judge me. If you're worried about them judging you, shouldn't be with them. Because yes, we want to share, but if you can't share something vulnerable with them and they stay, they're not meant for you. They're not. As hard as it is, but as a life coach, you got to know that this is the way it is. If you share something vulnerable and they stay, or maybe they share vulnerable back, then you've got a huge bond growing. That is a beautiful, beautiful bond growing. And that's eliminating the illusions, that lower vibration, and that's raising your vibration to the divine. And what does that do? Brings you joy. Joy is very different than happiness, guys. I don't know if you know that. For those of you that don't, joy is internal and spiritual. Joy is something you cannot take away. That's like memories on a vacation. You can't take those away. Those things that bring you joy is internal. Happiness is external. Happiness is things that you can touch, that you can see, things that are temporarily, and put you on a roller coaster, that you're happy, you're sad, you're happy, you're sad, you're depressed, you're anxiety, you're do. How's that roller coaster? Woo! Divine wants you to have joy. Something internal that will last with you, that you can take wherever you want to go, and nobody can take it away from you. Car can crash, brand new car can crash. There goes the car. House can burn down. There goes the house. There goes everything in it, all our memories and everything. But you have the memories. That's the joy. All right. That's why they say when a house burns down, at least everybody's safe, because it's the heart of the person, the spirit of the person that they want to hold on to, not the house. Okay. I don't know who that's for. But this definitely has your future. Looking into your future. But you got to let go of some of it. Now, for somebody, oh my goodness. For somebody, their emotions and their feelings are getting in the way of this relationship. So for somebody, they're holding on to feelings and relationships that should be leaving and going bye-bye. That is pretty much, you are being controlled by your feelings. You're letting your feelings take over and control your life and move forward and have, whatever. Some of you might be having a pity party. Life is not fair. Life is not good. Life isn't, worth living. Life isn't blah, 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 blah. That's very low vibrational. That's what I want to see go bye-bye. Because we can't live in a low vibrational body, because it'll destroy us. That's what the devil or Satan or low vibrations or whatever you want to call it is wanting you to do. Okay. I, as a life coach and spirit coach, want you to get out of that, because the higher vibrations bring you joy. Okay. Low vibrations bring you depression. Well, low vibrations will keep you on earth and in a headset, in an earthly mindset, a human mindset of circumstantial. So people are depressed because of the way that their thinking process is here on earth. If they would higher their spirituality a little bit and start thinking from a spiritual realm, that depression and anxiety and frustration and anger and all that stuff would dissipate. All right. I know from firsthand experience, but also too, the divine has educated me, given me the wisdom. This isn't book knowledge that you can find because it is unseen. It is wisdom from the other side. Very, very interesting. I'd rather have teachers from the other side than knowledge from the earth. Wisdom, earth. Knowledge, wisdom. Anyway, all right. So here's your challenge, though. Here's your challenge, guys. This is also the number 2, but you also have the number 10. So you have the number 2 of Pentacles, which is very earthly. However, with that, you have bringing a partnership together or separating a partnership with the number 2 because you're doing too much. This happened in another reading. Was it Leo's, I think? Is that you're trying to do too much. Don't try. Especially in a relationship, women go way overboard, like, okay, well, I'll cook for him, I'll do this, like, because you want him to like you, or vice versa. Men will do it to women. I want her to like me, so I want to really go overboard. No, it's not what you do for love. It's who you are and who you be. You be love, you'll get love. But you're trying to do too much. So you're going to have to realize and prioritize what you really, really want for your future, because this is right next to your future card. And you put your future sort of out there, but you think about now. What is in the relationship now? What am I doing now to eliminate any illusions, deceit, lying, low vibrational stuff? What can I do to be loved so that I get that romantic love back, or I get that romance back from that other person? Because that romance and that love, that intimacy, that bonding, that connection will bring you definitely joy. Okay? Welcome. I am fine. Thank you. So really pay attention this week on what you are doing, who you're around. But you've got to release some of these emotions and feelings and energies, definitely, that are keeping you bonded. Because you're doing it. I don't feel that this is the energy of the other person. Because it's a number 4. This is a boundary. This is a foundation thing. And the reason why it started from the beginning. This is your first card out. Remember, you're not taking care of your body. So if you're not taking care of your body, you can't take care of your mind because your mind isn't clear. So now you're thinking, overthinking, you're depressed, you're doing all kinds of stuff. And then that affects your spirit. If you did it in reverse, if you thought from your spirit first, then your mind, then your body, things would be all in balance. I know this is probably confusing for some. I'm trying to stay on a lower level here. But somebody's overthinking. They're trying to hold on to the past. You got to let go of that. You're multitasking. You're trying to hold on to too much, trying to do too much. Once you begin to release, it's sort of like the... just one question. Yeah, just one. The thing is that I lost my train of thought. That if you have the future, definitely you're going to have balance from, your past is your lessons. Your past is what has happened. You can't change that. You can't do anything about it. You can't do, yeah, definitely. You can't do anything about it. So you have to think of the now and forward, because we got this beautiful thing coming. Okay, we've got this beautiful thing coming. So you don't want to blow it by overthinking. Somebody's assuming. Oh my gosh, stop assuming. Stop assuming. Get the facts. Who is assuming? That's not the absolute truth. That isn't even truth half the time. Who's assuming out there? When you assume, that is the illusion. This is your current energy. You're believing an illusion. That brings you not joy at all. It actually will ruin the tower. The Tower's in reverse. The Tower wants to change. The Tower wants to move forward. The Tower wants to keep happening. However, somebody is assuming. And this gets your brain overthinking. This keeps you in the world. This is the low vibrations loving you. Because it's like, yeah, stay down here. Stay negative. Stay assuming. Because you know what? You probably are wrong. But you know what? It doesn't matter because we love you down here. Yeah. Keep stay. Don't think about that. Don't go to the truth. Don't go to the absolute. No, don't go to the absolute truth. Don't ask them. Don't. You're going to get the answer. Absolute truth clarifies. Illusions confuse. Absolute truth clarifies divine. Illusions, low vibrational, bad energy. No. Don't assume. Somebody's assuming. Assuming will keep you away from joy. Definitely. All right. So let's see here. All right. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It starts out beautiful again, just like these two. Beautiful celebration, unity, getting together. Let's be happy. Let's be together. And then you go back to this old habit again. This cycle again. Got to release, let go. Stop worrying about stuff that you can't even see. You've got to ask. It's like when people tell me, is he cheating? Is she cheating? If you have to ask me, then you probably know that they are, or you're assuming and creating your own little witch's kettle there. Because you got absolute truth right here. This is clarity. I can't make this stuff up, guys. This is clarity. You have to ask to get the knowledge. Even with the divine, you have to ask to get the wisdom, to get the clarity. I talk to him nonstop, every day, all day. You have to keep asking to get the clarity. This turns your tower from being rotten and falling apart to, yes, now you got it together kind of a thing. This is up to you. Okay, this is your message here, right here. If you're paying attention, Shinam, if you're paying attention, this is your message right here. I don't need to do another message. This is your choice and up to you. You can keep going and stirring the pot and hold on to everything and be happy with that and stop complaining because it's a choice that you're staying there. Or you can release it, look for the truth, ask for the truth, stay away from the illusion. You found the sacred one, which is the spirit inside you. You found the absolute truth. And that brings you joy. And that brings you good things. So this is a choice, guys, for you. And for you, you really have to start paying attention to what your body needs. You need to slow down and stop multitasking and assuming things. And it does take courage and strength for somebody. This is a different energy coming through. This is that energy that I spoke of earlier that needs to be vulnerable and share something with someone, or someone's going to share it with you. And this is going to create a deeper bond because now you're talking about absolute truth and courage and strength to share something of deep, deep importance to that person. It is going to create a deeper bond. Okay. This is going to take a lot of courage. Somebody, please lift them up. If they do share something very vulnerable, please lift them up. Tell them thank you, that they're loved and everything like that. But at the end of the day, this is going to be your choice, whether you choose things of more spirit, high dimension, high vibrational, high energies, or lower energies to turn out which way you want it. You can turn it out good or you can turn it out bad. Now, Tower of Terror. I'm headed to Disney World. We've been talking about Disney World, but the tower, it is a Tower of Terror, isn't it? The tower actually can turn things really well and good. However, it's in reverse. It does take work to get it there. Okay, it does take it to get it there. It takes work and choices and decisions and good decisions and healthy decisions and things that are going to be for your future and to bring you joy. This is your future energy. This is the planet's energy through July. So definitely, again, this is a difference between a world mindset where you think here and a spiritual mindset where you listen to your heart, you listen to your intuition, you listen. And I hear somebody saying, because they're this low vibration that hangs on to this stuff. I hear somebody saying it. Well, I listened to my heart before, and all it did was got me in trouble. No, it taught you a lesson that you were supposed to be listening, but no, you took it into that low vibration, negative energy. I followed my heart and I really fell in love, and the person didn't like me. Well, you were with the wrong person, and that's the divine pulling them away for your protection. Ever think about that? That's the light energy. The low energy is like, I really got hurt and it was a mess. And because you're thinking here, you're supposed to be thinking here. It's all your mindset. You're thinking earth, not here. Spirit, intuition. All right. Woo. Anyway. That's your reading, guys. Wow. Went long. Oh, you're welcome. Now, if you didn't get to watch it all, though, make sure that you go back and watch it, because I think you're going to find your message in here more, because I'm having a feeling. Oh, you're not disturbing, hun. That's why this is open chat. But I have a feeling you need to go back and listen to the beginning if you haven't, because there is something in there for you as well. I'm getting that sense that you've heard only part of the message, that you might want to listen to the beginning of the message first. There's something there for you. I don't know what it is, but you might want to go back and listen to that beginning again. All right. The other thing too is, again, with this Mercury retrograde ending, there is going to be some scare. It is going to be scary. It will be courageous. You will have to have some courage and strength, because communication right now sucks. Anything before the 22nd sucks. So maybe wait, if you need to build up that courage, wait until the 23rd when Mercury retrograde is gone, so those things can come out more articulately, all right? Because once the Mercury retrograde is gone, things of communication are going to start to smooth out again. So if you've had some arguments and things like that, things are going to smooth out again after the 22nd. Trust me, I cannot believe this. When we had the solar eclipse last month, or at the beginning of the month, or anyway, it was a mess. I had people calling me like crazy all day and crying and this. Oh, it was crazy. It was big energy, big energy. Anyway, full moon is on the 24th. Reading is on the 22nd. Don't forget to like, please, share, and subscribe. I still have the dailies going Monday through Friday. So go back and look at Friday's daily if you like. Make sure you like on those. Probably going to stop them in July if I don't get enough likes, because it just doesn't seem to ramp up. And I don't know if people like those or not. So, hey, Star, welcome. So definitely. And then subscribe and hit the bell, because in Universal Studios and Disney World, I'm going to be doing some pop-in lives just for fun, and you'll be able to answer questions, or if you want to ask questions about the resorts, anytime like that, definitely, because I'm a travel agent, but I am a specialist in theme parks. So you can always ask questions about that too. It doesn't have to be just tarot. All right. But it's going to be fun, more than fun. I'll be just doing a collective reading and a lot of fun questions. But I'm not going to do thumbnails for those, so you'll have to subscribe and hit the bell to know when I'm on. All right. All right. Oh, I love you too, Star. Oh, really? Really? Oh, cool. Cool. You're very, very welcome. Well, hopefully this resonated with some people. Somebody's watching that I know it's resonating with, because Divine has really hit me hard. He had a bunch of downloads that I couldn't go through, but hopefully this resonates with somebody. But somebody's got to stop working so hard and doing so many things. Somebody's multitasking, and you're killing your brain telomeres. Let me tell you, I know I got enough dead ones from doing that earlier. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. There are going to be readings next week. While I do leave from the 28th to the 4th, there will be readings. Those will be recorded, but you will not have the live chat. So you can always email me no matter what. I should have said this to everybody. Please don't hesitate to email me, ask questions anytime, or put comments anytime. I'm always open for that. And I don't charge for anything. Everything is free. All my videos that you want to go watch are all free. Anything is free. The only time that I charge is if we sit down one-on-one and do some spiritual coaching or life balance coaching or life coaching kind of stuff. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. It's going to be hot here in Oregon this weekend. We're getting up to the 90s and 100s. I'll be glad to go to Florida to get down to the 90s and 80s. Take care, guys.